Well, guys, I apologize if this is all muffled. I have a microphone, a nice one somewhere, and I couldn't find it. Hopefully, I'll find it before the next video. Anyway, I'm going through some old poker notes, and I thought, well, as long as I'm going through this stuff, I might as well share it with some of y'all. One of my initial notes, as I'm playing, if something pops into my head, is, "Hey, is this the right thing? What should I think about this?" Yada yada. I'll make a note as I'm playing, and then go back to it later. And I don't do that enough as far as going back to it later. But this time is I'm trying to do that. One of the things here are I had written down is I had three bet with pocket nines out of position. So there was a raise and a call. And I three bet out of the blinds and I got a call and a fold. So I'm out of position and the flop come king jack three, which is a good hand for my particular range as far as being the three better. And I'm wondering, what is the right thing to do here? So I basically put in the ranges. Um, there's a way to get actual ranges as far as GTO, but I just put in here what I think most people are playing as far as out of position. So this would be hands mostly I'd be three betting with. And as far as hands that would raise and then call, I'm talking a lot of pocket pairs, suited connectors, that kind of stuff. So this could be changed, obviously, but this is what I put in. And for pocket nines, it actually says that I should be betting most of the time a third, but you can actually bet other sizes as well. Third to a half is what it likes. So if I went ahead and bet, and then third here, the villain is calling a lot of his range. And so anyway, that was my initial question. I'm not sure how exciting that is, but something interesting you can do in Pile is, let's say I bet one third, and this is what the villain's supposed to do. You can do things like, well, I don't think the villain's calling with the set, right? I think he's raising with a lot of these hands. So you could just turn around and go on here and say set strategy and lock node. And then if you think your villain is doing something different, so let's see what the flop was here, king jack three. So I'll highlight kings. And I'm going to put in here, he raises all the time, 100%. We want to say 100%, most of the time, 94%. Especially with that draw heavy of a board. Jacks, again, no one's raising most of the time. And like queen 10 suited, queen 10 of clubs, what is he doing here? That's probably right. He's probably raising a little bit more than that. Especially combo draw. Name is showing, they're probably raising that. That all. And we're talking about like, your normal fish tank, so to speak. Rec players. And then a set of threes. He's raising that all day long. And so we can say lock, save and close. And then what you do is you just turn around, come back here, say go, and it'll rerun it with what you think the villain is actually going to do in real time. So running shouldn't take too long. So we're getting close here. And now if we go to strategy, come back here, and you say, well, what's the correct strategy? It actually says, remember how before it said, I'll bet 33 some of the time, bet 50 some of the time, yada, yada. Well, now making that change, it says we're supposed to be betting one third all the time. So, yeah, 100% of the time we're supposed to be betting 33%. So, there you go. The correct answer is to bet one third of the pot based on the changes that we made. So, kind of interesting little spot. So another notes I had.